And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Okay, so the Reds back to winning ways again as we beat Tottenham Hotspur 4-2 at Anfield in the second of a final game for Jurgen Klopp at Anfield. A game that probably summed up our season really. A good start, some good football, some decent goals and a collapse towards the end. So for those of you that went travelling this year, and those of you who haven't really taken much notice of Liverpool's Premier League season, that 90 minutes pretty much sums up our whole campaign. But all jokes aside, some positives in that one as well. As stated, good to see Stefan Bajcetic back again. I think that's a massive positive. A player that, of course, has had a season unravelled and a development stopped or paused due to injuries. But here's hoping, of course, he can come back stronger, and it's good to see him back on the park once again. Of course, Mohamed Salah getting a goal and an assist, Gakpo getting a goal, Andy Robertson getting a goal, and of course Harvey Elliott. Mo Salah, of course, did break a Premier League record. Yes, his goal and assist against Tottenham has seen him achieve a first in the history of the Premier League, all thanks to seasons of unrivaled consistency. Liverpool's number 11 has been questioned as of late, and despite not being on top form, he now has 25 goals and 14 assists across all competitions. But in the Premier League, where he has set a new record with his goal contribution against Spurs, bringing him up to 18 goals and 10 assists in the top flight this season. Double digits for goals and assists again. That now means he is the first player in Premier League history to score 10 plus goals and supply 10 plus assists in 3 consecutive seasons, having done the same in 2021-2022 and 2022-2023. The breakdown is 21-22, 23 goals and 13 assists, 22-23 season, 19 goals and 12 assists, and of course 23-24, 18 goals and 10 assists. Is an incredible level of consistency from Salah, who, as per Opta, is also the second player to hit double figures for the Premier League goals and assists in 5 separate seasons following on-form Wayne Rooney. An unrivaled level of excellence that we have been privileged to witness for 7 seasons, and it's a reminder not to take it for granted. It is a personal achievement for Salah, would no doubt swap for more titles, but few will rival what he has achieved, and now we will wait to see if he can or will extend his record into 2024-2025. As stated guys, 2 games left to go of this Premier League campaign, which does obviously mark the end of Jurgen Klopp's tenure, and of course Arne Slot in fact has came out and spoke about Liverpool going forward, and actually instead that he does have a plan to call Jurgen Klopp for advice as Liverpool manager. As stated, Arne Slot has confirmed his intention to call Klopp for advice on managing Liverpool when he takes over as head coach at the end of the current campaign. Like Klopp, Slot oversaw his penultimate home game in charge of Feyenoord on Sunday with a 5-0 victory over PEC Zwolle, coming in as his side finished second in the Eredivisie. There were emotional scenes in the De Coupe, with thousands of fans not permitted to attend the final game of the campaign against Ex-Lysa on May 19th, as the 45-year-old bid an informal farewell. Speaking to the Mail's Lewis Steele in his post-match press conference, Slot was asked whether he planned to speak to Klopp before inheriting his job. "I think it's normal that if you go into a new club, and if that would be Liverpool, then it's normal that you contact the former coach," he replied. "I did this when I went to Feyenoord as well. When I became the head coach of AZ, it wasn't necessary because the former head coach, I worked with him for 2 years. So it's not more than normal that all knowledge as a person has worked a few years at the club, and in this situation even for 9 years, that you contact him. But apart from that, I know his assistant, Pep Lijnders, quite well. But if there's official confirmation, the way I look now when the season is done, it would be strange if I wouldn't call him." So there you go. Arne Slot, of course, going to be contacting Jurgen Klopp when he does take over the helm. As stated there, of course, that season is now brought to an end. Our latest update with regards to the official announcement was going to be when PSV were titled or given the actual championship. That happened this weekend. PSV are confirmed champions or confirmed Dutch champions. Feyenoord just having 2 games left to go. More reports stating that the announcement could happen at the end of the campaign, both the teams' campaign. But as stated, guys, if you are in doubt, it's pretty much done. We're just waiting for the official announcement from the football club, which I do think will come at the end of the campaign, or both of the teams' campaigns. Now, of course, going into the summer, guys, as we know, and getting to the main point of today's video, There is a lot of talk about what's going to be happening in the sort of transfer window, a lot of talk on who we could be signing, and a lot of talk on who could be going out at the door. Now, there has been a lot of talk recently about players getting new contracts, those, of course, being the main players, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mo Salah, and Virgil van Dijk. And we're going to touch upon Virgil van Dijk in a moment, but reports are stating that Liverpool have submitted a triple your money offer for Jurgen Klopp to extend his stay at Liverpool. Yes, he will be getting a new long-term contract, and it will be lucrative. This, though, however, will not change the club's summer transfer plans, with Liverpool still intending to buy a new left-footed centre-back. So Jurgen Klopp, of course, after the fantastic campaign he's had, reports stating that Liverpool have submitted a new triple your money contract offer, and it does look like he will extend his stay at Anfield by the end of the season, and of course by the time Arne Slot is appointed. But as stated, and to reiterify, that doesn't change our transfer plans for a new centre-back in the summer. Giroud's, of course, done absolutely fantastically, considering he was playing for Bristol Rovers last season, out on loan, coming in and playing the amount of games that he has, and really playing a big part in what we went on to sort of achieve in the sort of League Cup and pushing towards the sort of title. He's done a very good job at this football club and definitely deserves a brand new contract, which, as stated, guys, reports are stating this morning that that has been submitted, and it is a lucrative deal. However, I just want to say that isn't going to change the club's summer plans when it comes to signing a new left-footed centre-back. Apparently, look, Gonzalo Inacio is a player that we're currently interested in. It remains to be seen if we go and get him. But as stated there, ladies and gentlemen, Jurgen Klopp is going to be getting a new contract as a triple your money offer has been submitted, which is very interesting indeed. Now, moving from one centre-back to the other, Virgil van Dijk has gave us a contract update. He said he's very happy, but new manager Liverpool focus. Yes, he has said he is no closer to signing a new Liverpool contract as he approaches the final year of his current deal, but the Dutchman has reiterated his love for the club and a major hint that he would like to extend his stay at Anfield. This summer we'll see Van Dijk enter the last 12 months of the extension he signed in August 2021, opening up the possibility of a departure in the near future. However, while the defender says no progress has been made on fresh terms, he believes the situation is likely to be clarified once the appointment of Arne Slot as Liverpool's next manager is confirmed. He said, "I think there is nothing for me to discuss, but there is no news. I think the club is very much busy with who is going to be the new manager, and that is the main focus. Like I said, I'm very happy here. I love the club, and you can see that as well. It's a big part of my life already, and that is all I can say. The focus is now on the last 2 games, then the club will focus on who the new manager is, and then there will be a big transition, and I'm a part of it." So yeah, of course, it does look like Virgil van Dijk will be staying put, and his contract negotiations will come when the season closes. But of course, we do want Virgil to be staying put, but already this morning, guys, advanced, it does look Jurgen Klopp is going to be the next one, though, in line to confirm his stay or long-term stay at Anfield, as a triple your money offer has been submitted according to reports. Liverpool fans, do let me know your thoughts on the game against Spurs yesterday. Do let me know your thoughts on Jurgen Klopp getting a new contract. Let me know your thoughts on Mo Salah breaking a record, and do you think Virgil van Dijk will be a key pillar of this team going into this new era under Arne Slot? As stated, let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.